Hello, welcome to the Happy Howl. Today's episode is Halloween themed. We will be doing some fun things,
such as Fruit by the Foot race with Lauren, some spooky facts with Taven, and some spooky stories with Miss Lewison.
And some last-minute Halloween costumes with Gianni, and a Dia de los Muertos explanation and craft with Taylin, Ashlyn, and Paisley.
Speaking of fun, let's go to the Fruit by the Foot race with Lauren.
Hi, this is Lauren joining you in the fruit roll-up competition. And today we have Gianni and Mrs. Dolan. Now let me explain the rules. You both will have your hands behind your back, and you both will have to try and eat fruit roll-ups without your hands. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Miss Dolan is the winner.
That was exciting. Congrats to the winners.
Let's go to the total number of pumpkin seeds and winners of chance.
We're here to tell you about who won the pumpkin seed guessing contest.
Drum roll, please. And Miss Adriana won with 550 seeds, and the real amount was 566. Thank you all for guessing how many seeds there was. Bye!
That was a lot of pumpkin seeds. That must have taken a long and messy time to count all of those.
Let's go to some spooky facts with Taven. That was scary.
Let's go to some scary stories with Miss Lewison.
This is the cabin. A hiker decided to go on a hike by himself, something he was not very used to. The whole day was normal. Trees and bushes engulfed his surroundings. He enjoyed being outdoors in the mountains. Nothing seemed strange to him. That was until he was making his way back to the car. He figured an 8-hour hike was good enough. The sky was already getting dark, and he needed to get back, fast. What was odd was how much he didn't recognize the trail back. He began to panic. Night had already taken over, and all he had was a flashlight and no clue on how to get back. He knew it was already too late and too dangerous to keep going through the perilous forest. He began to worry that he would have no shelter for the night, when almost, luckily enough, he stumbled across a broken-down cabin. It was dark, and seemed like no one had visited it in years. But he knew it was the only place where he could rest until daylight, especially since his flashlight was running out of battery. He knocked on the door a few times, but no one answered. So he let himself in, where, strangely enough, a perfect bed fitted for one person awaited him in the center. He knew that if the owner came back, he could explain himself. He was sure that the owner wouldn't mind. So he went ahead and got himself comfortable in bed. As he tried to sleep, he couldn't ignore the collection of paintings around the room. Portraits of strange-looking people all peering at him, each wearing a smile that sent chills up his spine. Not too long after his exhaustion from the hike got the best of him, he was able to ignore the faces. The next morning he got up early and was shocked to see that there was no paintings around the room, but windows.
Ooh, that had me shaking in my boots.
If you don't have a costume and you procrastinated like Gianni, he has some costume ideas for you.
Today I will show you how to make 3 bunny costumes. The first one I'll show you today is a serial killer. And the second costume is a copycat. I'm a copycat, get it? And the third costume I'll show you is a quarterback. Get it? I'll hope you use one of these costumes tonight. It's embarrassing. Bye.
For you.
I'm sure using one of those.
Me too.
Let's go to cooking with Jose and Lauren.
I'm excited to see some tasty treats.
Feliz Dia de los Muertos. Today I'm making a juice drink. You will need pineapple juice, lime, Sprite, chamoy, and tahini. And 2 plates, strawberries, knife, a spoon, and a cup. So first what you want to do when you're making it, you want to dip the cup in the chamoy. Like that. And then you want to dip it in the tahini. So now you got some on the rim. And then next you want to put some pineapple juice in on it, just like a half of a cup or how much you want. So like about there. And then next you want to put some Sprite in it. So make sure it's not shaked when you did it. But there you go. And then you want to dump some Sprite in it. Like how much you want. I want to put like at least like that much in it. And then next, you want to grab some strawberries and dump some strawberries in the drink. You want to cut 2 strawberries in small pieces. Like at least like that much. And then next you want to put some, it's optional, but you can squirt some lime in it. And then next you want to put some lime on the rim. And that's all. Now you can taste it. But for me, I'm not tasting it, and I have a taste tester, Gabriel.
Let's taste this. It's actually pretty good. Good job.
Thank you. And that is all.
Today I'm making Day of the Dead Oreo Pops. You will need 1 package of double stuffed Oreos, 1 package of chocolate for melting, 1 pack of popsicle sticks, and a small variety of decorating writing gel. You're going to open your double stuffed Oreo and lay it flat on the surface. Then you're going to take this popsicle stick and you're going to put it in the Oreo like this. Use the cream as a barrier for the lollipop stick so it doesn't fall out. Then you're going to put the Oreo back together and you're going to have your chocolate melted and you are going to dip your Oreo into the chocolate. Now that you're done with the Oreo, you're going to decorate it with decorating writing gel. Like this. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Well, I'm definitely making some of those Oreo Pops.
And I'm definitely going to make some of that juice. But finally, we have Dia de los Muertos stuff.
Welcome to the Dia de los Muertos segment.
In this segment, we will go over traditions and explain and some crafts to do with Dia de los Muertos.
First, the explanation. Dia de los Muertos, also known as the Day of the Dead. It is, as you know, is from the movie Coco. It is a Mexican tradition that you celebrated by honoring the ancestors.
The ancestors will cross over to our world and visit their ofrenda, which is something that has photos of them and has their favorite food on it.
Dia de los Muertos can be traced back to the 1500s in pre-Columbian Mesoamerica.
Now that you know a little bit more about the Day of the Dead, let's go on to the craft.
We will be doing one craft, which is the skeleton candy pumpkin.
Right now, we will be making the pumpkin. First, go to the Dollar Tree for some supplies. You will need a styrofoam pumpkin, fake fall leaves and flowers, an electric candle, and some candy. We will be using Mexican candy.
Go up, Avery.
Up, you skipped it. Okay.
Once you have your materials that have been acquired, you may cut a hole in the top with a butter knife. Be sure to keep the top of the pumpkin for later. If it already is carved out, you're good to go. If not, carve it out. Next, you will need to paint it white with acrylic paint.
After it's dry, draw a skeleton face on the pumpkin with a Sharpie.
Now glue the candles on the top of the pumpkin and glue some fake leaves and flowers on the top of this.
Put candy inside the pumpkin for a surprise treat. Finally, put in some place in your house to decorate it.
Thank you for joining us for the Dia de los Muertos segment. Hope you learned something.
Bye!
Well, that was good to know.
Well, thanks for joining us on this Halloween morning show. It's a great day to be a Husky.
Bye!